Hello and welcome to this Operoo training video. Today we'll be looking at how to set up different administrator roles. If you need any help during this training or after, please contact the support team. Up on the top right-hand side under help, you can click support and that will show you all the ways that you can contact the support team. Also, if you click FAQs, that'll take you to our knowledge base where there are hundreds of articles on how to complete certain tasks within Operoo. Down on the bottom right-hand side as well, by clicking on the live chat, you can start a conversation with one of our support team. And lastly, you can also contact your dedicated CSM or customer success manager, and they'll be more than happy to help you with any question that you may have within Operoo. For this training today, I'll be using my demo account, which contains all demo data inside of it. To begin, we're going to click into the little cog icon on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. These are your settings. Okay, once there, we're going to click here where it says Manage Roles. Now, you might be wondering, what is the purpose of creating different administrator roles? Basically, administrator roles will give you the ability to restrict the editing and viewing access of specific e-forms and their responses to certain administrators. For example, if you had an e-form related to payroll in which sensitive information was provided, rather than having all of your administrators be able to see that information, you might only want administrators with the human resources role to have access to that e-form and those responses. Now, in order to do this, all you're going to do is click this green button over here that says Add Role, and then you'll type in the name of the role it is you're creating. So in this case, we're creating a human resources role. And we'll hit add, and you'll see it added over here. You can see that so far I haven't assigned any administrators to that role and that it hasn't been used on any e-forms yet. When you are ready to start assigning administrators to this role, you're going to click over here on the left-hand side where it says Bulk Assign Roles. When you do that, you'll see all of your administrators listed in this column here. And on the top, you'll see all of the roles listed as well. As you can see, nobody has the human resources role, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give 2 of my staff members that human resources role. And I'm purposefully not going to give this role to myself, just so that you can also see what it looks like when that access is restricted. Okay. Once you are done assigning that administrator role, you can start using it within your e-forms. So I'm actually going to take you into one of my staff forms to show you what it's like to assign that role. To do that, we're going to go into the form library. And I'm just going to click into this staff form right here that I'm in the process of creating. All right, and I'll hit Edit e-form. And I'm going to take us straight into the settings. Over here where it says access restrictions, you'll notice that right now, my super and my general administrators have access to this e-form. I'm actually going to take that away from my super and general administrators, and I'm only going to give access to the human resources role. Once I've done that, I can go all the way to the bottom. And let me just quickly enable this form as well, just to make it active for you to see. And I'm going to hit Save and Next. Okay, so again, this is just a reminder of what using those administrator roles is doing and the access that it's restricting. All right, so now that I have saved those, only those administrators with that human resources role will have access. And I'll just show you what that looks like real quick. So if I go back into my form library, what you'll notice at this point is that that form is no longer showing here on the top of my list. If we also look over here at this column right now, we're only seeing forms that are accessible to me. But if I did want to see which forms weren't accessible to me, I could just click this option here, not accessible to me. And just as it finishes loading up, you'll be able to see that annual staff data collection sheet we were working on earlier. At this point, I no longer have access to even click into it. I can't edit it. I can't even see how many submissions there have been or who it's been assigned to. So all of that has been restricted to only those administrators with the human resources role. All right. So if you do have any questions about anything we've just gone over, again, please feel free to reach out to us, and good luck creating your administrator roles. Thank you.